Hi and good evening. Welcome to Prime Time with Sylvia, which is proudly brought to you by Classy Me Boutique. You can always find them on Facebook, and of course, their Facebook handle is @Classy Me, CLASSYMI, Classy Me, all right? Now, Classy Me is a homegrown fashion brand that is brought in Singapore, and of course, started by 4 BFF, best friend forever. Now, they make their debut in April 2019, and all 4 BFF share the same vision and, of course, passion, whereby the brand will express individual, vibrant traits and poise. Every piece is uniquely designed by each one of them. All right, take a look at what I'm wearing now. This is, of course, one piece which is by Classy Me too. All right, I'm going to show you some photos later on. But of course, tonight in the Prime Time with Sylvia, the interview series, we have a super duper exciting guest in the house. Now, she is an afterlife planner and also a funeral bereavement consultant. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about death taboos in Singapore and how you should be planning your afterlife plans. All right. Now, without much further ado, let us put our hands together and welcome our Ms Jingle Lee. There she is. Hi, Jingle.
Hello, hi everyone. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, 端午节快乐 like happy 八长 day.
你有吃粽子吗？你有 eat any dumpling?
Yeah, I got my dumpling from my godparents' house. They do the homemade one. Yeah.
Nice. That is so exciting. And what you prefer, like the more of the Noya 掌, Hokkien 掌, or the Gi 掌? Do you know there's three different types of 掌, right?
I like 八掌 only. Nyonya also not bad, but no, recently I just like the 八掌. I'm that kind of
Yes, me too. I like the one with the fatty meat one.
Yeah,
me too. High five.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, we have a lot of people online. I think they're very excited to hear all about the death taboos of Singapore and what is an afterlife planner all about. Because I believe a lot of viewers out there, they all think that, afterlife planner just help handle funeral. Actually, no. You must stay online. You will know how much Jingle do, or rather does, for all the people out there, especially the deceased, okay, and family members too. All right, now let's check it out. We have a lot of people online. To start off with, Jingle is so sweet to straight away type on the comment, hi everyone.
Hello.
All right. We have Stephen Wong in the house. Hi, Stephen. If I'm not wrong, Stephen is the husband of Jingle. Hello, Stephen. I didn't know you're Mrs. Wong. I should call you Mrs. Wong. Right?
No one called that.
I'm being naughty. Okay, we have Bernard Ng in the house who say hi, Jingle. Hi, Sylvia. Hello, Bernard. Good to have you. Stay online, all right? And we have a Fish Kong K. Hello, Jingle and Sylvia. Bernard is here also. Bernard, very cute. Bernard said tissue stand by liao. Yes, you have got to stand by your tissue. Why is that so? Because when I was doing a research on Jingle, I was looking at one video. I tell you, the moment the video began, my tears just 好像下雨这样，你懂吗？一直流啊哈。Okay, so Stephen say hi, and we also have Calvin Lim in the house, all right? And we have CK Tom in the house. Hi, CK. Thank you so much. CK, Judy Hoon, Jimmy Wong, all of them. Cassandra, they always come every single episode. Thank you very much. All right, there you are. Okay, one more quick announcement to make. All right, now, if you do have any questions for Jingle, which I believe a lot of people have questions for Jingle, please do me a favor. You need to follow, okay, Prime Time with Sylvia. Can you see the ticker right below over there, okay? Follow Prime Time with Sylvia and comment only on Prime Time with Sylvia, this live video. Why is that so? Not that I selfish or whatever, but my platform, I can only see comments that are on my own page, which is Prime Time with Sylvia, this live video. So if you comment on my personal video or Jingle video or Stephen video or whatever video, I won't be able to answer your question. I'll be able to ask Jingle to answer all your questions. Okay, so remember, like the video, follow Prime Time with Sylvia, and comment on my live video only. All right? There you are. Okay, wow, 好多人哦. Okay, we have a lot of people coming on. Let's see who else. We have Felix Sim in the house. Hi, Felix. Felix is Get Out 大老板. We have Sunny Chong in the house. Sunny say he's reporting. And we have Clarence Sim in the house. Hi,
Hello,
Clarence.
Karen.
Yeah, I think we are all very excited to find out a bit more from Jingle. Look at Jingle 小小只，这么年轻，这么漂亮, right? And I think it's very hard for people to believe that you are afterlife planner or rather a funeral bereavement consultant. Okay, so I just want to maybe ask you, what does an afterlife planner or funeral bereavement consultant do?
Yeah. Hi everyone. So I also very excited to share with y'all.
Mm,
Sometimes people will talk about this topics that will feel like very taboo, like 不想听. So really very thank you, Sylvia, to giving me this opportunity to share with y'all. Actually, this is
mm,
a very loving job or even a loving planning for all this full planning itself. It's about love. It is about like your heart and soul that how you do this to your family. So as an afterlife planner, so there's actually four main things that I'm doing recently. So the first
wow.
things,
Okay.
basically we have to. The first thing is actually we have to help the clients to choose
Mm.
their future home. So when we are leaving, we
Oh,
had a beautiful house. So when we
yes.
pass on, we also need a house. So I
Ah,
will sometimes I'm like a property agent. So I will tell them that like, so you want level one, level two, level three, or eye level.
ah,
So you can see we are loving now lah. Because why? We are thinking something very good in future and in planning something in future for ourselves that we know that oh in future we were staying here then we will crack joke hey Sylvia maybe you stay beside me lor become my
my neighbor,
neighbor
my
that kind of feeling
neighbor.
but yeah, so it's a very happy moment when we plan beforehand. Like nothing happens lah. Then we are telling each other that we want to be here, we want to be there. But there's also a process and a moment that when someone pass on, they also will come to look
Mm,
for us to plan to prepare actually it's like the next day after cremations they have to send their loved one address to the niche so they have like so
mm,
limited time they have to look for this place for their loved one so you can see they are very sad actually you also touch my emotional because sometimes
yes.
it's like budget constraints but they want to
Mm,
do the best lot for their loved one. So at that
correct.
moment of time, you have to really put yourself on the client's shoe to do your
Mm,
best to help them. Is not only to getting a good lot, but in another way round, you have to help them in like how they can make this affordable for their family. Sometimes they are
definitely.
too I still remember like one of the clients when they choose the lot for their fathers. I also cried
Mm-hmm.
together because at that moment
Uh-huh.
I was thinking that that my father also planning for this. And initially they
Ah,
don't have money, not enough money to plan for that. And I show
mm,
them another one. It's a better lot,
mm,
but it's much more cheaper. 那种感动到哭那种感觉. So this is one of the
我知道.
things that I do for my clients. So before we'll be very happily
Ah,
planning.
I
So this
know.
is
So
one of
let's
the
take a look
things.
at
Yeah.
this photo. Earlier on, I've already shown everybody. So this we have Jingle over here who's showing, people want to plan their afterlife. At least, actually, Jingle, you're right. Like when we are alive, we know where we stay. We have a target, a goal, what kind of house we want. But why is it that nobody care about where they want to stay after life? You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's why, like what Jingle says, she's there to help you. Firstly, there's four parts, right? A lot of things you need to do, right, as a funeral bereavement consultant. Yeah, you're gonna help people find the afterlife home. And you take a look at Jingle, she's very patient. She actually go through every level. Of course, if I'm not wrong, it's like we all like that, right? For afterlife, the niche is like higher the level, more expensive, or if not is what eye level is more expensive.
Eye level is more expensive. You can see the process is just like you viewing a lot. It's just like when you're viewing a lot, you step 哇一个很大的屋子 but for this one you have to like point yourself to look at the little lot itself that 这个是我以后的家. So actually,
Uh,
beforehand will be a very happy process. I bet you that if you go together with me, I think we will laugh until I don't know what to say. But
I
when the
understand.
moment the person pass on, it's really take up a very hard feeling, no matter myself or even the family, because it's
I see.
wow, very hard job moment at that point of
Correct.
time. Then 他们紧张
Definitely.
又选不到的那种
而且价钱
feeling，
又是一
yeah，
个问题，有时候你会觉得
嗯
可能太贵了，然后所以我们需要找到我们的金哥会跟着你的这个 budget 哈来走，所以帮你选择一个你喜欢，而且你又是好的一个位置，对不对哈？And if I'm not wrong, right, you also choosing of all these niche, right, is also very important. I mean, in terms of like superstition for or religion wise, it's very important to have a good space in order to have your future descendant to have a good life. Is it
，like
true
no the
about
words
this?
like 祖先住得好，子孙没烦恼。Yeah, so actually it's
对
true.
了，
But when we are alive, we choose the law itself. We have a process. We call it like 众生地啦. So when we are alive,
嗯
the good things will
嗯
come to us. But when we are passed
嗯
on, the good things will pass to the next generation, like the 子孙啦.
啊，OK，
So when we are alive, we plan for a lot. There's also another benefit that you can pay by installment, zero interest
哦
free. But when you
，I
pass
see，
on, 就是我现在马上要 check in 进去里面了, you have to pay all.
啊
So it's a very stress moment when we do immediate. So today, so beside telling our audience that actually what I'm doing, actually indirectly is also a
嗯
process that every family have to go through. If today you are staying with me, so you will know that you have the idea of actually when
嗯
things really happen, this is the things that you have to go through, and you have to make this and that decision. So it's a good time that
，correct，
不是 immediate you have to do the decisions, but at least you have something in mind like when things happen, oh this is this I want to do, the second thing, the third thing, the
correct.
fourth thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I
the
also agree that
beauty.
Yeah, I also agree that sometimes if you plan after life earlier, rather than when the thing happen, you don't have a choice because if I'm not wrong, right, in planning a funeral, you don't negotiate pricing with the caretaker one. You don't negotiate whatever they open for you, you have to take it because
Hmm.
it's pantang to negotiate. So why don't you
Yeah,
do it before? You do after life planning. Am I right to say that, Jinga?
I can
Rather
say
than
that
跟他隔斗白皮歌。
其实是对的. So it's right lah. Don't say until our industry is so bad, but actually it's the moment. If we quoted a lower price, people will say 你没有用心做. So when we quoted a higher price, then you will
Mm.
feel very stressed to the family member. And so it's always good to plan
Yes.
in advance. It's like I'm talking with you now, so we are so happily talking about death. Leh. So when death happen in our
Correct.
family, so you will see like everything like so kalam kabut, like you have to, it's a mess lah, then it will
Correct.
be a happy
Yes.
ending and won't be a happy
Yes.
arrangement. So this
Yeah.
is
And
the
also,
thing.
Jingle, if I'm not wrong, other than planning a niche for your client, right? You actually go on the ground to plan the entire funeral for, the deceased family. Let's take a look at this photo over here. We have Jingle who's actually planning a Buddhist wedding, if I'm, wedding, sorry, Buddhist
Still,
funeral, okay, over here. I think I do too much wedding already. Okay, Buddhist funeral over here. And what are you currently doing inside the picture over here?
yeah,
You're
I'm
checking the
helping.
coffin or
Just have to make sure the things won't drop and in the right positions lah. Those certain directions that the clients, the family member, when they walk in, they feel comfortable with it. Yeah. So yeah,
mm,
I planning
okay.
for funeral. So beside we have to place our edges, we also need a funeral. Then we call it a party, or also
Mm,
indirectly we call it ticket. So we need a air ticket to go to 西方极乐世界, like we have to go to the God or the Buddha that side. So every
ah,
like Singapore now lah, I think basically most of them will go through a funeral process unless
okay.
they don't have family member 没有子孙后代, so they will go
Mm,
for immediate cremation.
mm,
So when I
Mm.
start from the immediate cremation now, a lot of people will always say that, oh, 我丢海就算了啦. So in Singapore,
嗯
it's not like that. Oh, 我拿你 Sylvia 2个手, 我老公 take your 2 leg. Oh, 1, 2, 3 can throw into the sea. Cannot leh. So it's
Yeah.
illegal one leh. So in Singapore,
Yeah.
the
You need some
right
licensing, everything for it.
Yes, the
Mm.
right procedure, 你就算要丢海, you also have to go through a funeral directors or funeral dealer.
Mm.
Then we help you
Mm.
to apply the process at Mandai to go through
Mm.
the sea burial process for it. So this is one of the process that we also do. I also do this arrangement, but we cannot
Mm.
plan this one in advance. I mean like pay in advance. So that one you
Mm.
have to call me when things really happen. But you already plan beforehand to tell your loved one you want this process.
What you
Then
want.
it will be a
Yes.
good thing. So secondly, I also will sit down with my clients, like can example lah, as Sylvia, you know pantang ah. So we sit down, so we will start to plan like, you will ask Sylvia, so when really things happen, touch wood, so what kind of party do you want? So we will try to avoid the words like funeral or wake. So they
Mm.
will feel like, hey, this is the last party for my life. I believe you're married, right? You plan for your wedding so grand, and even people will put in time and effort to plan it their birthday party. They 1岁
Correct.
1 years old birthday, then you can celebrate 2 years old, 3 years old until 21 years old for so many times.
Mm.
But this
Mm.
last precious party in everyone's life, it only happens once. Because we cannot 躺在那个棺材 in the coffin itself. Hey, I don't want this. This is not what I want. Why you do this? You cannot like redo it again. So
Yeah.
that's the
And
reason
you
why
always say
we
one thing, right? Yeah. You always say one thing, Jingle. You always say the famous phrase that funeral is a lifetime in a day, not a day in a lifetime. Is that what you
yeah,
always say? Did I say it wrongly?
yeah, yeah, you're saying the right thing. So if people always thought that, oh, they put in a lot of effort, just do the one thing to show people, but actually this 3 days 2 night is telling your whole life story to leave your legacy or something you want people to remember about you. Like
Mm.
Sylvia is an MC, so she always do all this show to bring up people. So this is the things that you want people to remember you. So maybe during your funeral will be a lot of your MC, your memory. So when people come to that party itself, they won't just keep asking, hey, why 为什么他死啊? Why 他 pass
Yeah,
on ah?
yeah,
What
yeah.
happened?
They will
They will try
remember you
to
for what you do.
think back all the story
Mm.
about you, that you interview this person, you bring up this person, you make 这个人一夜之间 different. So people will start to talk and remember about you. So when I
Yeah.
talk with another client, she wants a steamboat party. She says she don't want the buffet one. She said when people talk about steamboat, they will
Cakap,
remember
yeah.
her. Yeah. So for me, it's high tea lah. So you're welcome to join my high tea
Ah,
party. So I can feel like when we sit down to plan beforehand, it will be a very happy process to tell like, hey, 我要3天, I want 3 days, I want 5 days. I want
mm,
some of them that are very tradition, they still want the Taoism. So I will write
mm.
down for them. My godmother even take the photo to show me, hey, Jingle, I put in this, you tell my son, okay, I already done. So they are very happily to telling you
Ah,
about this planning. So for funeral, you plan
but
in
Jingle,
advance. Also, you can pay in advance and you can lock up the price
correct.
now. So
Yes.
it's
Oh,
a
you can
very
look up the price
wonderful thing.
now.
Yeah, so now it's like 14,000. No matter like I
Oh,
90 years old pass on, also
oh,
14,000.
oh.
It won't raise until the
Ah,
price. So you can pay
I
by installment
see. Okay.
also. So
Yeah, I
in
understand. So
future, your
Jingle, earlier, yeah, you were saying earlier on that, like, for example, you have a friend who loves steamboat a lot. So during the funeral itself, they can actually have tables and tables of steamboat, right, for the
yes,
guests, right?
yes,
Not the
yes,
buffet, and no need to be like chakali as usual. Every time they say
yes,
chakali.
yes.
Ah,
And the
okay. So this is the
kong bak bao.
yeah. So this is the details that you can go through so that when people actually eat the steamboat or whatever, people will remember you. So these are the details and the planning that you will do, right?
But yeah, so this is like plan in advance. So but for
Mm.
me, I also doing like we call it as need, that mean immediate case. So for now are not so advanced lah. People don't do it so like so many teams or this kind of thing. They still go through the
Yeah.
traditional like Buddhism, Christian, free thinker, or Taoism. So this time they will call me no matter. So I'm 7:24. My phone always beside me when I'm sleeping. So they will just call me.
Mm,
So I will go to either their house or the
mm.
hospital. So I will start to like do the arrangement immediately for the family member and arrange for the whole process that what y'all will see for all the void deck funeral for now. Like
Understand.
so this is all I
Yeah.
also doing the preparations for the family members now.
Okay, we have a
Yeah.
lot of people coming in. Let's take a look at their comment. We have very cute, Brenda Chung 进来听听.
So it's a
Yeah.
JB.
Yeah, we have Stephen Wong say teardrop, especially when families share with you their lovely story. Jimmy Wong, hi Jimmy, thank you Jimmy once again. Jimmy 也是每一集都支持我 every episode is there. Okay, there's a very cute comment. Darren Ng actually said that I would like to rock the house one last time when it's time. You know why he said that, Digger? Because Darren is a very famous DJ in Singapore. So he spins for
Oh.
events and clubs and everything. Yeah. So I think he would love to have the funeral having a lot of DJs spinning different tune of his. Yeah. So we all have CK Tam. CK Tam was a very weird question. Wait, what about latest ashes store in above sky? I don't get the question. Can you type one more time? What about latest ashes store in the sky? Okay, I don't know. Okay, next up, Joan say hi, Jingle. And
Hello.
CK Tam very cute. He say durian puppy. Maybe he
Party.
like durian, so he wants it to be a durian puppy.
So
Yeah,
people
that's
in
very
Durian
cute.
can think of, yeah. So as long as we plan in advance, everything can be done. If not,
Yes.
you will leave it to the
Okay,
family
let's take a
member.
yeah, then they anyhow plan because they don't know what you want. What? You're too shy and too pantang to talk about it when you're alive. What? Right? I mean, come on, we talk about insurance, talk about everything. 而且我讲到一句话了，好像 Jingle 所跟我讲的，我们在 studio 等的时候，他有跟我讲，生老病死必经的，对不对？死是
嗯，
每个人都要经过死这阶段的有什么好反当不要去讲的呢？做好来，反而你不会后悔，更好，对不对？Okay, let's take a look at this video, this short video of Stefan and Jingle. In fact, Stefan is actually Jingle's husband. The two of them do this together. Let's take a look at one of the funeral that they have planned, okay? Let's take a look at it. Let's go. So there you are. This is a very short video of what Jingle and Stefan do together. In fact, all right. And Jingle, I understand that other than helping the deceased find a niche, other than planning the funeral, there's one more service that when Jingle told me about it, I was very shocked. I never knew that there was this service, which is called the Shower of Love. Can you tell us a little bit more about what is Shower of Love all about?
Yeah, shower of love is during the process when someone pass on. We will encourage the client to place their loved one body in a center. I don't know whether there's picture to show you later, Sylvia. Then
Yes,
it will
yes,
be a
we have
it
the
will be
picture.
a center. Then we will help to dress up our loved one. Then we will help to wash up their body. We will help to make up, and we will have to put on the shoe, put on the clothes in for the whole process. So we will invite one by one the family member to join the process together. So this is it's a very loving moment, and it's a moment that when someone, especially sudden pass on, you haven't ready for all these things to come so suddenly. And in the end of the day, when you see the body itself, it's already inside the coffin and in the
Yes.
wake itself. You don't have the private time to express all your love and goodbye to your loved one like face to face. So this is
Mm,
the process before the end coffin. You got a private center, private time to go very closely with your loved one to express all your sorry to
mm,
them to say like, maybe 妈妈以前我没有这个时间 stay together with you, so 有很多时候我没有回来吃饭，因为我都要工作，so 我 like very sorry。我答应你以后我会多一点在家来，我会照顾爸爸，你放心。So you will express all the misunderstanding last time you have did, and even some of them will wipe 他妈妈的脚，这一生90多岁，你辛苦了。So it's time for
mm.
you to rest. Thank you for taking care for us for so long. So it's time for
Mm,
you to rest already. So it's the moment that I will guide them to say,
mm.
Mama 我爱你. Like, because this is the last time they have to express I love you. No, Asia, we don't really
Yes,
express
we're
爱你。
not
然后
expressive enough. 嗯
最后就会跟爸爸妈妈或者阿公阿嬷讲道谢 like goodbye until we will see again. I still
嗯
remember there's a little boy 11 years old, so 他就一直听我讲话, so 我有讲要讲 sorry, 他就突然间 when the last before we send the coffin to the cremation hall, 他喊很大声，他就讲爷爷对不起，我爱你。 You know that moment itself, the father 不会哭的 the whole journey is because the son 那个 grandson
对，
喊一声这么大声，整个 family 哭大大声出来。所以每次
嗯，
我讲其实
你
when
的
I
眼
guide
泪不
them,
要掉。
yeah, so when I always talk, my husband always say like I must train myself to talk very clearly, because I thought 我就会有那个哭的那个声音 is like
有感觉，对不对？嗯
if the family member do that kind of reaction, that is not something that we can rehearsal. Is the really
嗯
the feeling, and they will feel very thankful that you give them this last 5 minutes, that you guide them to say like 道歉、道爱、
对，
道别、道谢, because like this is really the last thing they keep in the heart for so long, and they don't know
嗯
how to express it. So for shower of love, I can say it's really a very, very beautiful process that I always love to promote to everyone, because a lot of people don't know that they can do that, they can have that. If the funeral director, or even today, I never share with you, when the moment sudden come, you won't really think of you want to do this thing
Do you have
unless
to
you
pay
plan in
extra for
advance.
this service? Do you have to pay
Yes,
extra for this shower of love
we
service?
we don't plan in advance, because we can lock the price for that. So you will based on that moment
Mm,
in time the price. So it's not very expensive.
okay.
For the cleaning and wearing and makeup is only like $688. So if
Mm,
those like young age pass on, I always imagine if I really pass on in young age or accident, I believe Stephen will go through the showering process. The showering is about 1288. They will have
mm,
a shower. Is they also let me to test because
mm,
we went to the place before. They have
mm.
demonstration also. 的那个水是温
Okay.
so it's a warm water. It's a room temperature to make you feel like 你真的 is still a human being at that moment. To the
Um,
last thing you do for and the SK2 mask, you do
yeah.
the mask,
Okay.
then you wash the shampoo and the whole process
Hair and
itself. Lah.
everything. Yeah.
So you know Aloysius Punk?
And
Aloysius Punk go through this process also before the uncoughing moment.
oh,
Mm.
okay, okay. So his parents
So
actually done it for him,
yeah,
is
it
it?
is the
Okay.
parents and the brothers lah. But you can you imagine the
Mm,
moment they close up the curtains and you are ready to see your loved one. Is
yes.
其实真的是很伤心 but you will feel after you go through the everything when you have to dress up 你看到 your loved one are so nicely that dress up that moment
and it's dressed
突然间
up by you, some of the family member，对你感觉就会
心里
很
安慰，
很
突然间很安慰
对
的那种 feeling. So
对
every
，OK，
family
我
go
们
through this
有
process, they will say thank you. They will feel very
Yeah,
thankful.
definitely. We have Lo Wei who say it's a very meaningful moment, all right? And of course, SK Tam, sorry, CK Tam actually said that ensure last journey go peacefully and no
No
regret
regret.
also. Yeah, and there's one thing that I feel that Jingle said that really touches me a lot, which is the one that you say shower of love 也是你在教他们怎么样自爱的，就跟你的挚爱来道歉 which means is asking for forgiveness，然后还有道谢，very thank you, thanking the deceased for doing all everything that done for you all this while，还有道爱 showing them how much you love them, and of course 道别 to say a final goodbye also. I showed them the photo earlier already, but let's take a look at it one more time. Is this the one that you're talking about, which is, it's like saying all those things, asking for
Yeah.
forgiveness, saying thank you, and say a final goodbye?
Because this is the last moment before they send to the cremation hall, the viewing hall lah. So yeah, this is
Mm.
the place that the little boy shout out very loud that 爷爷对不起我爱你 is really like
Ah,
very hard job. Yeah.
好伤心哦. Okay,
Mm.
okay. So now we all know, all the viewers out there, you know that, as a funeral bereavement consultant, afterlife planner, they not just introduce you buying a nice niche, your afterlife staying place. They not just help you plan the funeral. There's such a thing called shower of love to do. It's a final moment whereby you get in, at least, physically touch the person and pay for the person and say all the things that Jingle will guide you along the way for it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Any other things that as a funeral bereavement consultant do other than funeral? Do you do any other thing like
like relocation and exhumations. Yeah. So it's like
ah
祖先住得好，子孙没烦恼. So Singapore is very unique. You know why? Because
对
活着的人 because I'm from KL, so my mother stay in the KL house for 30 years. My ama stay
mm,
like 50 years. But in Singapore,
mm,
like every 5 years change a house. Like for so it's a culture. So like 祖先 when 入土为安 already, they will also shift a better house after for some year. So in Singapore
correct, yes,
for 安葬 burial plot,
mm.
NEA is only giving 15 years. So 15 years later, they will
Oh,
send a letter to the family to tell them that, 你的阿公阿嬷要搬家了咯, so you have to come and collect the address. If not, they will just throw into the sea. So for
mm,
华人, for Singaporean, we 很注重我们的祖先, our ancestor very
对
important. So we will definitely go through the process. There's also a way that they can leave it to the government contractor to be done. But 因为华人我们 like 很爱我们的祖先, we don't leave it to
对
people and don't care. So we will employ a funeral directors to help them to 做那个迁葬, like we call it an exhumation process to help to I don't dig lah, I do the middle person, that's the
I know,
contractor to
yeah,
do the diggings. Then
correct.
I will stay together with them for the whole process, so they will feel like they want to ask any questions or they feel very scary or is that I can do this one I can do, so I will be there to with them.
To
Because
guide
there's a
them
question
through
to
it.
ask, my friend asked me like 为什么你一定要去那边 like ask me like 为什么你 why you must stay together with them lah. So I asked him to imagine if your 阿公 pass away, I ask you to go yourself there, will you feel like 不
Definitely.
安全的感觉? So
就好像是
when
一个
I'm
服
there,
务 it's a service of yours. Yeah, let's take a look at
mm,
this photo over here. 这个是 because of the religious purposes, right? Because I saw a monk behind over there. And what is this all about? You might want to tell us a bit more about it.
they will do the chanting before they have to tell lah, Papa, what date, what moments that we were going to shift you to a better house. So it's a informing process,
Mm,
chanting
mm,
to tell
mm.
阿公阿嬷 or papa mama that which date, which moment that we will shift you. So it's an
Oh,
informing like a chanting process lah, before we really do the
okay. And,
digging. Mm.
okay. And how about this one? Are you checking out something over here?
Okay, I'll tell you that a secret. This is the first time I
Ah,
go through the process. So actually, I also don't know like
ah,
how deep will it be. So the family
ah,
members standing behind me. Can you see this is their
mm,
阿公 eh? They really very scared. Then I have to show that kind of thing that don't worry, just come near. So
ah,
your akong is there. So they
mm.
will just follow when you do the things that they will follow, and they will see like, oh, this is the coffin. Then they will like they don't feel very scary or go near to the hole
To
itself to
the
see
coffee.
the ancestor, the coffin. Yes. So yeah, I
And I
feel.
understand that,
Mm,
yeah.
you
Go
can
ahead, go
imagine
ahead.
that when you are there, you don't really dare to go near that. What will happen when you see inside? What is that? Actually, it's nothing. It just flooded with a lot of water.
Oh, really?
Because
It's flooded
yeah,
with a lot of water? Oh, you mean you
because
cannot see the
Singapore is
coffee?
the weather. You can see they have to scoop up all the water. Then when you open up the coffin, the cover also flooded with all the water in it. Singapore is a
Oh, okay, okay.
very like 很潮湿的一个国家。
Oh, that is something that I think a lot of viewers out there they do not know, because I think we all expect that when we dig a grave, open up like just like this picture that I'm showing all
来
the
像那个
viewers, right? We all expect the coffin to be there and it's not flooded with water, and we also expect that the moment when we open up the coffin is we can see the body of the
来
deceased, and yeah, so it's actually you can't see, you only see water inside.
like
This is
water, full
something
of
that
water. So because with monk water you cannot really see, so they have to put in their hand and dig, like 拿那个骨. So this is the, or they tell you this is the hand. Oh, so this is the leg and the head, and even 有一个假牙, they can they like treasure hunt. They treasure hunt like digging
so
something to make
they
sure
won't
they
suck
do.
the pump or whatever and suck all the water out from the coffee. They won't do that. They will
They
just
will
uh,
scoop.
cremate by
Yeah,
scooping. Ah,
yeah.
okay, okay. And how about this photo over here?
Oh, so
It's
we
being
okay.
done in at night, leh. Ah,
Yeah. So just now actually it's the same family. That one is about like 7:30. So we come before the sun what I want to say what sundown. Yeah. Yeah. So after that, like around 8 o'clock, then we will start to do the process of digging out the edges. So yeah,
mm.
so we will do it after the at night lah. That will be better for our ancestors. Yeah,
So it's like
晚上会比较好。
a timing thing whereby they
Mm.
already calculated
Sunset,
as
I
soon as
want to say the word sunset. Sunset, we will do it
so they will
sunset. Yeah. Yeah.
ah.
Mm,
Okay, okay. So take a
mm,
look one more time at all the very exciting photo over
yeah.
here, all right? So this is the religious one. And then we have, like, Jinga have said earlier on, it's all filled with water. And this has to be done after sunset, all right? There you are.
Mm.
So other than relocation and exhumation for the client's ancestor, anything else that you also do as a funeral bereavement consultant?
For me lah, because I'm the ones who want to educate more people to plan their afterlife in advance. So it's very
Mm,
tough sometimes to directly talk to a person like, 你
mm.
要不要 plan for your death? You want to plan for your death or
对
not? Then
对
it
对，
will be like a taboo when talk to people. So I will go on talks. So I have plans for a
嗯。
lot of talks. So you can invite your people, like friends, all together. When everyone are together, so they won't feel like, not only myself are doing that. everyone here also feel okay. And even sometimes, you see free law. I give out a free funeral. Who want? Everyone also will raise up their hand because they know
Really?
the
Yeah.
funeral are so expensive. Who don't want free leh? So you can see when everyone are together in the talk, they will started to open their heart. They'll share with you.
Okay.
They will do like the interactions. They will raise up their hand. So you can see, is it a time to make more people to really open up their mind that it is something will happen in our life. So we have to just plan for it. If you don't plan, you
Mm,
will things that doesn't come that what you want. Yeah, and it will
yes,
also leave a burden to your loved one. As we all know
correct.
that this is not a cheap process, that is also a very burden to our family member with all the financial issues that we have to do for the last moment. Mm.
Yes, I agree. So that's why, this is the video that I'm gonna play. Me and Jingle very cute. We named this video the crying video because, frankly speaking, the moment I play it, wow,我2张 tissue 都不够用，你知道吗? So let's take a look at this video. I think this video is very important because it educates everybody out there. Why is it so important for you to do a afterlife planning? Okay, why is that so? Just like what Jiga said earlier on, it's all about not the last minute thing, and don't let your kids suffer. I think that's very important of all. Let's check out this video. Stand by your tissue, everybody out there, and here we are.
我有话要对你们2个说。
做，哇，什么事？商量什么事情？
我要阿妈做好我们这持久授权书和临终规划。
哇，你们还好吗？
反正什么事？为什么要那么早做这种东西？
年纪大了，总会担心的。
讲了，这个给钱的吗？是不是？
以后我得了重病，谁比较适合照顾我和管理我的钱财？
如果有一天我忽然走了，有谁可以为我办好人生最后一程？我的孩子负担得起吗？
Hello， 我想1月多了解。
持久授权书我们也称为 LPA， 这个是当一个人失去心智能力的时候，并且需要另一个人代表我们做出决定的时候被启动的。这是一份法律的文件，我们可以委托一个或者多个成年人代表我们做特定的任务。比如说当我们有老人痴呆症的时候，或者我们昏迷不醒超过90个小时，这个文件就会被启动了。
生前规划或者临终规划，就是一个人还活着的时候呢，为我们的人生做好最后一层规划。我们可以提早安排我们的殡仪配套，我们的抚慰，和提早和我们的家人们分享我们最后的遗愿。
我担心现在负担不起。
不用担心，我们呢有提供这个零利息分期付款，长达48个月，让你呢可以轻轻松松的做好规划，你绝对可以负担得起。
拥有最完善的规划，必使家人们过个安心、安详、心无牵挂的余生。
所以啦，你看，我一看到那个阿公阿嬷走出来，然后他拿着那本书，我的我的眼泪就不行了，我就一直流，一直流。然后他就最可怜就是那个爸啊，他开门的时候，然后就说不知道如果我真的得了重病，然后我要去世了之后，然后我的孩子负担得起吗？啊，然后他的孩子也不知道他要些什么，所以其实这不是一个很繁当的东西，这是为了将来而规划。你知道吗？而去做这个
对
这个规划啊，
，it's about
是不
love
是
啦。其实不是 it's about
？Yeah,
taboo, it is all about love. Yeah.
exactly. So you do your planning in advance. That is very, very good, truthfully. Yeah. So all my viewers out there, how many of y'all cry? I cried the moment I saw the uncle and hold the thing come on. Yeah,
想
yeah.
到爸爸妈妈。
啊，就一定会伤心嘛哈，老人家，对不对？Okay, now Jingle, there's something I want to ask you. You know,
嗯
you are a young girl, skinny, small size, cute one. And why did you choose to join this industry? Are you scared? Are you afraid?
Actually, no, like I'm more curious to know more about it. The reason is because there's a story behind. Yeah,
Uh,
my grandfather's story. At that moment
mm,
of time, I still like remember is 10 years ago. At that moment of
mm,
time, there's the first funeral case happened in my family. So it's Lee family lah. We call it our
mm,
father's side. So what happened is
mm,
that time is like my grandfather had 4-stage cancer. So 他很
mm,
爱我们. What did he do? The last thing is he asked us for a family portrait. So we take
mm,
a family portrait together. So at that moment of time, after he also took a 我们叫裸里头的照片, the photo for the funeral.
ah,
So it's really a very sad process that we don't know why he want to do that. We were 骗自己啊 we will say that 你会长命百岁的啊，你会长命百岁，为什么要拍？ But he insists, so we will stand there to see the photo taking section. 我哭那时候我哭最多的。然后
mm,
after that 2 weeks later, I don't know, it's like 好像心愿已经解决了。
了了，
So
对，
so he passed on peacefully on the bed. So that time I was working in Singapore, so I would travel back to the hometown. I was very surprised that when I stepped at home, 为什么还没有 like 设灵堂啊 is the funeral everything week is not done yet. What will happen
嗯
is like I see the siblings, so it's like my
嗯
auntie, uncle, mama, it's like they are fighting. I can say the word fighting. They are arguing. They're arguing is
，arguing，
like, ah, one of them to say that, 哎，爸爸对我们很好 like 活着的时候 treat us very good, pay everything for us. 阿狗啊 don't worry, I pay everything, okay? I pay everything for it, you don't worry. Initially, actually, my father will say like, okay, like don't know what to do already, so okay, as long as the sister can pay for it. But my mother say, no, 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 you cannot let your sister pay everything. It's like the son have to do. We will just do whatever we can do and afford for it. We won't do, we will still do the best to ask your sister don't come into the picture. So you can
嗯
see at that moment in time, it's like not everyone are pushing the responsibility. It's like
，correct，
everyone want to do, everyone want to pay. There's also an argument. So it's really like suddenly like don't know what struck my heart so painfully because I know my grandfather is like that type 家和万事兴 don't
嗯
不要吵不要吵 so it's like something regret that he never thinks of it he can plan this thing. So that time also
嗯
think like 孩子打算 leave the children to plan. But the things in the end of the day will be end up with an argument within the children that he
嗯
don't want to have this. It's just because of this that really inspired me to want to know more how can we do a better arrangement to avoid this kind of things happen. I still remember at that time, my father take up all the responsibility. 然后
嗯
financially also got problem. So he also
嗯
don't want to get the money from the sister. So he also very tough to borrow from the relative and all the friends. So you can
嗯
see when come to the end of life, if you don't plan yourself, it will be a burden, and some things like it's not like everyone don't want to do. Even everyone want to do, there's
There's
also
also
an
quarrel.
argument, a quarrel in the family. So
Yes,
it
yes.
really inspired me to know more about how we can do it better. And I come to
Mm,
Singapore, I walk to Singapore Cascade, I go into the Cascade company, and there's no one want to employ a lady. And then I also
mm,
cannot accept that kind of salary. So there's
yes.
a 机缘巧合之下, I met my mentor. So my mentor guide me along, and only when you are a funeral director, then you can only step yourself into all this very deeply to understand it. Then you can only do a picture to share with single individual. When you
Mm,
are guiding a person, like today I'm sharing with you, you are helping your whole family, because you will definitely share with your whole family, and everyone will start to have this idea. So
correct.
so you can see when I talk about this, it's like that kind of
It's
like
very
cannot stop.
emotional.
Yeah, it's like very
Yeah,
kanchiong want to tell you that this is very important. You don't go, you must do it. It's not only for yourself. It's you are the
yes,
representative to guiding and helping your family, and you will be a very peaceful and beautiful ending, and a very beautiful life to get everybody
yes,
remember. It's not like
correct.
fighting
So
for one day.
yeah, exactly. So it all started because of your grandfather. So it's like they were
Mm,
fighting because of everybody 真正要做，每个人真正要出钱来做，对不对? So let's take a look at this photo again. This is your grandfather, right? So the entire
yeah.
family over here.
So
Yeah.
this
So
is
this.
the family portrait moment. You can see he
Mm,
cover his hand because that time got a lot of injection for the cancer treatment. So he said
oh,
盖住会比较好看. Wow, very sad one at that time. I keep
so this
crying.
is the final family portrait that you say that your grandfather actually
Yeah.
asked to take lah.
Yes,
That's
yes.
nice.
This is the final one already. But my father also
Oh,
passed on. So you
yeah.
can
So
see like
because of your grandfather, that's why you decided to go into this trade to
mm,
actually help out more people to do their final arrangement rather than to be like your family like that, right? And I
mm,
know that Jingle, you are very successful because apparently when I wanted to interview you, I had to do research 啦，做功课啦. So when I researched about you, I realized that wow, you are quite a high flyer. You have won quite a number of awards. Let's take a look at this photo over here. You have built almost 40 plus agents under your team, and also you are the top 15 life service advisor in the year of 2018. Not only that, you also achieved the company incentive trip to Korea in February 2020. Yeah. Tell us a bit
mm.
more about why do you have 40 over agents under you?
Yeah, because we also accept part-timer. So there's
Mm,
full-timer and also part-timer. So a lot of people, okay, one thing that they want to earn extra income beside
mm,
that their current job. And when I go through the things that actually what we are doing, so they also thinking that this is something that they can help the family and
mm.
also the people that beside them. So it's like when you're working, there's no mission. When this thing comes straight into their life, they become like, that has a mission. It's not like mamu every
Mm.
day wait for the salary, wait for promotion, wait for
Yeah,
increment, that kind of
correct.
feeling. So they suddenly feel like they have more things to share in their social media, and people will started to feel very curious that, huh, 你真的去卖棺材呀? So they will started to say that this is not the thing. Then they will feel they are more needed in this socials. Then I feel is some things that the next step my husband and myself we have to go into it and welcome everyone who come and understand about more on our industry. It's not something like so scary 会看到鬼了. So it's a very
Yeah.
it's a very lovely and caring process that you have this knowledge for free and you can help
Yes.
the people
Yes.
surrounding you. Yeah.
And can I also say that, Jingle, that you have 40 over agent under you, so it's also to, how should I say, to pass on the skill and all that you have known, to be a afterlife planner, so that more people will gain this skill, more people will be more educated to know that, afterlife planning is a must. Stop being so pantang and don't talk about it, right? So when you have more
Yeah.
and more agent under you, you educate them, and not only that, they will also be able to help plan not only for their own family, but also for all the member of the public out there also, right? Am I good? Am I right to say that?
Yes, yes, you're right to say that. And they are
Yeah.
also very curious like me when I started to join that. Hey, what is shower of love? Hey, how this process, how to collect the body. So you
Yes.
can see like this is not something that you need a lot like some MAS like so rules and
Mm,
regulations. As long
correct.
as
All
you're
the viewers
willing
are very interested also.
willing
Yeah.
to open your heart, we are there to show you that how you can know this knowledge to benefit yourself and the people surrounding you.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And come on, everyone out there, all my viewers out there, I can see my viewership quite stable, but the thing is everybody all stunned looking at the camera. Do you have any questions for our Jingle? Don't be shy. All you need to do is comment down there, all right? Comment on Pranto with Sylvia, this live video. Because normally I have a lot of questions. I think maybe again, when it comes to talking about death, the taboo and everything, I think everybody is very cautious and suddenly everybody very quiet and very concentrating on what is Jingle trying to say. but, but Jingle, there's something I'm very curious. I want to ask you. How do you actually see the funeral industry changing over the next 5 years? Because earlier on, you gave me a revelation. Why was it revelation? Because I think not only to me, to a lot of my viewers out there, a funeral means something underneath the void deck. Then 我们搭那个帐篷，然后就好像 everybody will eat 咖喱啦, eat 空包包啦, like you say, but what I heard from you is very different. You actually it's not underneath the void deck. That's for sure. You got the aircon, and not only that, like if the deceased like steamboat, everybody can eat steamboat together. Like Daryl say he's a DJ. He can rock the party for his funeral too. So I mean, how do you see the funeral industry changing over the next 5 or 10 years?
I can see like people like our age are started to have more planning. Even like 40 plus, they will start to have like retirement plan. They want to downgrade their house. They will do in advance. So for afterlife or funeral, it's also the same. They will started to have some 要求. So they want it to be done in this way and that way. So I can foresee in 5 years later, people are not so burdened with the cost because they plan it in advance, they pay it in
Correct.
advance, and
Yes.
also they will have more team going on, and there will be more luxury, and won't be like so suffer they have to stay overnight in the void
Mm,
deck and worry
mm,
about the black cats go around
yes.
and need your
Yeah.
cousin to stay with you over the night. So there will be a
Correct.
very beautiful process. There will be a side door room for the family member to rest in, like with a massage chair. So it's also make
Mm,
it very comfortable for the family member to memorize their their loved one the last few days for the last parties, and also a very cozy environment for all the relatives and friends to come to pay respect. Can see in
mm.
future in time they might be accepted to put those flowers, no more the
Mm.
joystick. Actually,
Ah,
in KL, they are doing this in the parlor,
I see.
and
Okay.
everyone loves the process and environment. To you will feel more to remember this person
Yes,
because
it's
during
very
one day it's like very
modernized, right?
sweaty. You remember
Yeah,
the chanting process take 2 hours, sit,
yes,
stand,
yes,
go.
yes.
Then you want to
Underneath the
cry.
void there is so warm.
Then the feeling
Yeah,
will be different. So when you are in the more cozy environment, you will be more
mm,
concentrate to pay the last respect and do the
yes.
chanting section.
Correct.
Yeah, I
And
can.
I understand that not many people love to have it underneath the void deck anymore. But you know what? I have a few photos of our Nirvana columbarium, which wow, even the funeral site is beautiful. Let's take a look at it. This is one of the example of the Nirvana columbarium, right? Or the funeral place. And of course, we have another one which is over here. It's totally modernized. It's not like the 帐篷
Mm.
or the void deck. And also, let's take a look at this one also. Okay, this is, of course, a very big Eurogy, if I'm not wrong, right? It's Eurogy, okay? And let's take a look also at nowadays, the niche also very nice, okay? Let's take a look at the Varna Calabrium niche over here. Check it out, okay? This is actually one of the niche place only. Of course, we have more that would like to share with you. For example, this one over here. Okay, there you are. See how cozy it is. Even though when it's a death anniversary or anything, when you come and pay respect to your ancestor or your deceased loved one, it's a very comfortable place like this. And you are at peace with your heart knowing that your family members or your deceased family members or your loved ones is actually staying in a nice place like this. Okay, let's check out the next one over here also. Look at this. This is like my walk-in wardrobe. No, I'm just
The
kidding. I'm just
chandelier, the
kidding.
chandelier.
Yeah, okay. So this is how cozy and how great it is. And not only that, funeral is no longer underneath the void. I totally agree with what Jingle actually say. Yeah, really totally agree. Yeah. Okay, I have someone over here, Lawway, who says that Stefan and Jingle really done a great job during my father's funeral. Thanks for being so professional and your loving service. Wow, this is a testimonial from Norway, okay, saying that you and Stefan have done such a great job in helping his family organize his father's funeral. And we have Bernard Ng in the house. Sylvia, your friend Rosley, say hi. Oh, hi, Rosley. Hi, Bernard. Thank you so much. All right, we are talking the jingle over here, which is all about afterlife planning. And you've seen for yourself how beautiful Nirvana Columbia is, okay? And 2 years, 48 months only, right? Maximum you can go up to the installment, you can pay by installment, all this, and plan it ahead. Okay. Now, there's something else that I'd love to ask you also. I'm very curious. This is my own personal question. How do you no, no, not this, sorry. As in, you have been you have to face death day in, day out, every single day. Okay, tell me, how do you feel about it? And how do you cope with every single day you step out of your house or you go to work? It's all about death. How do you cope with it?
Mm, yeah, for this itself, I will always say that this is life planning. I will be very happy when I got appointment like they want to plan it beforehand. So of
Mm,
course, when I meet up with them, when I sometimes when they share they were crying. So I will also
mm,
tell them that you doing the right choice because you plan in advance, then you have a total peace of mind, and of course your children will definitely thank you for planning for everything for
mm,
them. So
mm.
so for yeah, of course, definitely very sad lah. How can I cope? I must say thank you to my husband lah, I think Stephen lah. So
Ah,
because when both of us in this industry, so okay, I can say like I start this industry first. When I start, he very worried about me. So like every
mm,
day 都要去 wake 都要去 funeral.
mm,
It's
mm.
like then he was started to prepare that kind of water like 洗手
Correct,
he was
correct.
like so worried. But I telling him that this is my job less. So it's something that the blessing will come back to me. It's not that you think of I bring like something back home.
Yes,
So
I understand.
yeah, so
Yes.
later part when he started to join me, 他都没有去 prepare 那个桶了 he also walk in walk out the funeral. So you can see later part both of us started to understand about this is the life journey that everyone need to face, and when during the
Mm,
moment of grief we are blessed to stay with them leh. We also worry that what happened if we cannot say like all the funeral director is no good or all the funeral director is good, but sometimes there will be a stranger for them. If the friend like
mm,
Lowey is actually my best friend, So when the moment of grief, you are helping your best friend to do the last journey of life for their loved one, for their father. 你也觉得很安心的那种感觉啦。So I can say that
Mm, mm.
all along all this time, how can I cope the death for every day? I have to thank Stephen lah. He always stay with me. So we know that when things really happen, that we have to support and encourage each others. And do you know the
Mm.
Mandai Viewing Hall? You've been there before?
Yes,
The
yes, yeah.
viewing hall, the
Been there
very
before.
sad one.
Yeah,
They will cry, then the coffin will go. That moment.
correct, correct, yeah.
Initially, we never go this place one. Like we won't go unless that really got like long time ago. There's one
Yes.
like friends or relative happens that we are forced to go there, or we have to represent someone to go there. The process, but or else we
Mm,
don't go. But
mm.
now we have to go like very often. Like even one day got two cases,
Yes.
morning one, afternoon one. So we go through a lot of time the Mandai viewing hall. So we were started to stand together. We will know that one day, no, we don't know who will happen first. We will not know who will be the one who's standing on top and who is the one who going through
I song lah.
the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
No,
will run
I must say that
together.
Jingle, yeah, you're able to face death every single day is because that I just summarize it up. Huh? You're able to face death is because you're able to help people. That's one thing for sure. Your job is very very honorable. I must say. Okay, why must I say honorable? Because you are doing good deeds and you are helping people into having the afterlife plan that they want. You know, you're doing a lot of this kind of thing, and not only that, you also face that because you want to thank your husband Stephen, which means that you treasure him a lot, right? That's why let's check out this photo over here. This will be our Jingle and our Stefan, standing exactly like what Jingle said, the Mandai Collaboratorium, all right? That's where they hold each other tight because they face death every single day. They learn how to treasure each other more. Am I right to say that, Jingle?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is really I think this is the day that we morning go one time and noon we have to go another time to accompany the another families.
I see. Okay, okay. Wow. I really had a very, very wonderful chat with you, Jingle. And it's really great. I can see my viewers stay throughout. Thank you very much. Although today everybody like taboo was scared, don't dare to ask any question with Jingle, right? Don't need to worry. Okay, now if you are maybe some people are just shy. They just too shy to ask it online. I tell you what, if you have any questions that you love to ask Jingle, do not worry. All you need to do is to give this beautiful lady a call. All right. And of course, her mobile number is 84840427. She is an expert in this area. And whether it's afterlife planning, you want to buy a beautiful niche for yourself, or, might be a number that I suggest that you save it inside your mobile phone. Because if things happen, this will be the first number that you want to call. Okay. So, but of course, I don't hope you will call, but you call only because you want to do afterlife planning. All right, that's what I want to say. Yeah. Okay, now Jingle, before we go, do you have anything that you'd love to say to all our viewers out there?
I can say it is all about love and care,
Mm,
and a
mm.
funeral is not a day in a lifetime, it is a lifetime in a day. So just check out more, don't worry, nothing will happen after you get consultation. It's just that you
Yeah.
will get another knowledge when things definitely will happen in everyone's life. Yeah.
I totally agree. Okay. So please do not forget you plan for everything in your life. Remember the plan for your afterlife also. Just like what Jingle said, you don't want to end up let your family member garang gabo anyhow, don't know what to do. Don't never even give you something that you want as your funeral. All right. And all you need to do is if you want to check out Jingle and Stefan, you can see right below over here, okay, which is their Facebook handle, which is at Jingle Stefan Afterlife Planner. Go to their Facebook page. I shared with you. Why is that so? Because they got a lot of videos, a lot of education thing that you can check out. All right, there you
Yeah.
are. And I think I have one more comment over here. Okay, Yvonne said that thanks for sharing. I think today's session is really very wonderful because we touch on something whereby people don't want to talk about, which I feel that is a taboo that should go away. Should plan. Okay, so very important. Okay, to all my viewers out there, give Jingle a call. Okay, there you are. Thank you once again, Jingle, for
Thank
coming
you,
on to my
Sylvia.
show. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. And once again, I would like to say also that this whole program, Primetime with Sylvia, the interview series, has been proudly brought to you by Classy Me. Classy Me is actually a homegrown fashion brand. You can check out the brand too at Facebook, which is at classime.co. All right. Thank you, Jinga. It's a great pleasure having you. To all my viewers out there, our
Thank
next episode.
you.
Thank you. Our next episode will be on this coming Saturday, same time, 8:30 p.m. sharp. All right. See you on Prime Time with Sylvia. Thank you and goodbye. Stay safe. Jingle, ask them to stay safe.
Bye. Stay
Bye.
safe. Put on your